Hey guys, it's Nate doing the Options Locator May 9th, 2021 newsletter. First off, Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Make sure you tell your mom Happy Mother's Day. Just going to start off here. Risk disclaimer. All this stuff is for educational purposes, not investment advice. So you can go to profitovergreed.com/disclaimer. Look over it there. And then also there's a disclosure at the end of the newsletter. So we'll just dive right into it. So this week we've got AMGN. So we had it during the week off this hammer, and then over 248 into this gap. They closed the gap this week, so now I'm looking for them to continue on. They put in a new lower low here. Just been grinding it out ever since with a nice reversal. They gap down off earnings, and they've closed that gap. So now I'm looking for 260 on up. Cake. I like this one because if you look at the monthly, we're right here at resistance. So we've got some resistance that we're running into. I think if we get a nice push over 65, we can test that 67.14 and close it the month higher. So inside day and up, but still we're stuck inside that last week's range. So we're our inside week. So I look for it to go long around 64, target 65, 65.81 on up towards that 67 area for some new highs. Cody, COTY, they have earnings before the open tomorrow, so we'll just monitor that. But I do like this one here, coming out of a nice flag here. Nice day Friday. Not sure if that was a pre-earnings ramp or what. We'll just have to see tomorrow morning. But I do like this move for higher up towards that 11 area on the monthly. This used to be a $30 stock, so I'm liking this move. If we can get some good earnings here over 1040 area, get up to 1050, 11 area or so. Support here around 950, and then again around 930, 920. Not looking for too much below 9. If it really fails, we've got some support back around 8. CSX, looking for new highs here. Basically, if we can get over 103.74, look for 105 on up. So yeah, nice uptrend here. Just grinding out higher highs, higher lows. So on the weekly, double inside week. So if we get over basically that 103.50 area, get over 103.50, I think we can put in some new highs. With earnings, I'm not sure. No, they've already had them. So earnings last month on 420. So yeah, I think this one runs with transports and retail, the way they've been going, and shippers and stuff. I think this one does see 105. eBay, got this one midweek, inside day up, hit our target, and now had it again on Friday for the Thursday night setup, holding this upward trend line. Closed very well on Friday. We're midway between this gap, so looking for this gap to get filled, and then 63 area. So as long as this continues to hold this upward trend line, make this move higher, close this earnings gap, that's what I'm looking for this week. Ford, another one, earnings gap here that we're looking to get filled. So basically they've almost recovered all of it. Now we're about to get into the gap. So looking for a long here, but going to probably find some resistance here. And then ultimately I want to push it over 1260 here. So might take some common for a nice swing here with a stop at 11. Facebook, kind of cut and dry right here. Long over this 323 area and short into this 313 area. So that's why I put the arrows there. Basically, kind of cut and dry right here. If we break down here, we can finish closing this gap to 310.92 and then work our way back down. Obviously 300 is going to be some good support here. So and then if we get the next leg up, 325, 330, and then some highs, new highs over 331.81. So these are your levels here. I mean, I think it's pretty clear and right there. IBM took the inside day up on Thursday here. Couldn't break. I'm not sure if that wick is right. I've seen it on a few other platforms. There was some news that day, so they shot it up. I think it was a fat finger wick, to be honest with you. So if we can get, I'm not going to put on that one, but looking for basically the move over here. We're 146.59, and then we can test 148.74, then ultimately 150 on the monthly. Obviously 150 is going to be, I got some resistance here, there, so it's going to be tricky. Inside year right now still, so ultimate target here is 158.75. So if we can get a nice push here, I think we can also by the end of the year get this 158.75 target. OSTK, I like this one. Had good earnings. They gapped it up, pulled it back. Now we're just kind of hovering around, seeing what they want to do. I'd look to short it here, in the 75 area, target 73.25. Finish closing that gap. For next target 71.25 and then 67.11. But look to go long here over 82.50. Target 85. 85.39, 88.40. There is a tiny gap here as well. And that gap goes to 93.24. So basically those are my target areas there. Starbucks, it's okay here, kind of tight. Weekly, I mean, it is what it is, but basically over 116, I like it higher. Under 114 here, we can get a move back down to 112.76, 111.61, 110 area. But if we get over basically 116 here, looking for 116.74, 117.25, 117.98, and 118.98. SCHW, not sure what this was about, but other than that, it's pretty tight, narrow range here between 72 and 70. Basically short it under 70 is what I'm looking for, long over 72, eventual target 75. Pretty good week this week. I like this outside day here on Friday. So those are pretty much my clear levels right there. That's it for the inside weeks. The other setups are BBY. So nice little broadening formation here. Took out this downward trend line on the inside day up here. Basically over 122.59, 122.50. I'd like to test this 123.87. And then on the monthly, I think this is pretty much an all-time high here. It would appear so. So looking for that breakout there. If we can get over that, looking for a target magnet of 125. Big. This was brought to me by Brandon in the Discord. So thanks, Brandon. Pretty tight pattern here. Formed a nice downward trend line. Almost tagged it here on Thursday. Breakout over that area there. Basically almost an honorary inside week because it barely wicked out here. So basically if we can get over this downward trend line or 71, looking for 72.27, 75 ultimately. SMH, looking for a reversal this week on this one. They took it down, and now they're trying to take it back up. So basically over, over 246. I like this one to reverse higher, 250, 254.41 and up. Visa, same thing, almost an honorary inside week as well. They barely wicked out on Wednesday and Thursday here. As long as this 228.50 area holds, should be okay. Through this downward trend line, I'm liking it. If you want to wait for the push here over basically 234, confirm it, and then we can look at some new highs over 237.50 with a magnet of 240. And Wayfair, similar to SMH, looking for a reversal this week. We had it through this downward trend line, false breakout here. Now they're reconfirming it back through that downward trend line. Basically over 307. I'm liking it. 310, 315, 321. That's pretty much all I've got this week. If you have any questions, let me know. I think we had a pretty good week last week. I did all my review, just a short review on my public Twitter. So from last week's newsletter, so I'm not going to go through that, but I think it was a pretty good week. But looking forward to another good week. If you guys have any questions, let me know.